What is Henley Passport Index? How has its ranking impacted India's global mobility? And what does this mean for Indian diplomacy as well as the Indian travelers? In a world where mobility reflects power, the power of your passport tells a bigger story. Now, India's passport is being ranked 77th globally, which is a sharp increase from last year's number. And this tells the rising of India's diplomacy, India's mobility, and new avenues for Indian travelers as well. Hello everyone, welcome to Vajram and Ravi's Flash News. My name is Shubhangi Singh, and today we are going to understand the rank that Indian passport has got and what is the significance associated with it. We will be also understanding this index, Henley Passport Index, and what are the associated indicators that are used for it. So let us start with understanding that what is the boost that we are talking about. So in the recent report, India has climbed 8 positions. And in these 8 positions, the rank that India has got is 77th, and it is up from 85th that was given in 2024. As of now, we have 59 countries where we get to go visa free or we get visa on arrival. That means our access and mobility both are increasing, and this depicts the power of our Indian passport. When we are talking about the significance of this, we have to understand that यहाँ पे जो jump हमें देखने को मिली है, ये सबसे बड़ी jump है globally, और ये clearly indicate करती है कि कैसे इंडिया का rise हो रहा है in terms of diplomatic outreach as well as global standing. Now, we have understood that what is the upgrade in terms of ranking we have got, but let us look into this graph and understand that for the longest time, it has been a fluctuating trend. If we talk about the rank in 2006, it was already 71st, but why are we celebrating now that we are again on 77th? So, if we talk about the fluctuation or the decline that you are seeing up and until 2012, it has not only to do with India's ranking, it has to do with other countries' ranking as well. बाकियों countries की performance जो थी वो इंडिया से ज़्यादा बेहतर थी. Henley Passport Index के वेटोलॉजी methods जो थे, वेट के मेथोडोलॉजी मेथड्स जो थे वो चेंज हो रहे थे, और साथ ही साथ ऐसी कई कंट्रीज थी जिनका एक्सेस जो है हमारे लिए लिमिटेड था. हमारे पास बायलैटरल वेवर्स नहीं थे इन टर्म्स ऑफ ट्रैवल, जिसकी वजह से हमने यहाँ पे फ्लक्चुएशन देखा है. बट अगेन when we are rising in terms of rank, it shows the significance of our global standing, and it comes out as a good news for the Indian travelers who will get better global mobility in terms of access to many more countries than before. Now let's directly move to and understand that what exactly is this index. When we talk about Henley Passport Index, basically it is published by Henley and Partners. Now, it ranks 199 passports based on their strength. Now, how the strength is measured? It is measured based on parameters. It includes visa-free and visa-on-arrival access, and the data is sourced from International Air Transport Association. And how the score is given? The score is simply decided कि basically number of destination जो हैं वो कितनी accessible हैं विदाउट प्रायर वीज़ा. अगर आप पहले से वीज़ा नहीं ले रहे हैं तो कितनी डेस्टिनेशंस हैं जो आप एक्सेस कर सकते हैं. जितनी ज़्यादा डेस्टिनेशंस होंगी उतना ही बेहतर जो है आपको यहाँ पर स्कोर जो है देखने के लिए मिलेगा. नाउ व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस इंडेक्स एंड द रैंक जिसको हम इतना सिग्निफिकेंट मांग रहे हैं, ये क्यों सिग्निफिकेंट है? क्योंकि यहाँ पे जो हेनली पासपोर्ट इंडेक्स के साथ रैंकिंग आएगी वो एक इंडिकेटर होगी कि डिप्लोमैटिक स्ट्रेंथ क्या है उस कंट्री की. वो दिखाएगी कि बायलैटरल वेवर्स क्या है, बायलैटरल ट्रीटीज क्या हैं. जैसे कि इन रीसेंट टाइम्स इंडिया हैज़ got special golden visa scheme from UAE. India is talking about exporting skilled workers to Russia, 1.5 million workers by 2025. So such treaties also enhance the diplomatic strength. They are also symbolic of the bilateral relations. साथ ही साथ यहाँ पे जो रैंक है वो ये दिखाती है कि सॉफ्ट पावर इन्फ्लुएंस क्या है उस पर्टिकुलर कंट्री का, और उस कंट्री से ग्लोबल मोबिलिटी जो है वो कितनी है. As of today, any passport is also symbolic of that country's standing. That is why we can say a passport today is a measure of nations' global access as well as trust. Now let us look at the other rankings and what has been the shift that we have seen. If we talk about the first place, it has been kept with Singapore for the longest time, where it has access to 193 visa-free destination. Second rank is being held by Japan and South Korea. They have 190 destinations. And third to fifth rank are dominated by European nations. Now tell me in the comment section which are the 3 European nations which have held the highest rank for the longest time. But we have seen certain movements in terms of rise we have seen. So अगर हम rise की बात करें तो कुछ countries जैसे कि सऊदी अरेबिया, जैसे कि चाइना, उन्होंने भी काफ़ी बड़ा मोमेंटम दिखाया है. अगर हम बात करें तो 4 डेस्टिनेशंस का एडिशन हुआ है सऊदी अरेबिया में. यहाँ पे चाइना जो है वो 34 प्लेसेस जो है बढ़ चुकी है एज कंपेयर टू 2015. तो अभी चाइना जो है 68 रैंक पे है और सऊदी अरेबिया 91st रैंक पे है. वी हैव टू रिमेंबर एज कंपेयर टू द लास्ट ईयर द हाइएस्ट जंप वाज सीन बाय इंडिया इटसेल्फ, वेयर वी हैव मूव्ड फ्रॉम 85th to 77th rank. Now a special emphasis you have to also place on the fact that one of the biggest units, economies and countries have also seen fall. यहाँ पे एक बहुत ही अच्छा केस स्टडी जो है वो यूएस का हो सकता है. यूएस जो है अब यहाँ पे 10th रैंकिंग पे है 182 डेस्टिनेशन के साथ. यूके हैज ऑल्सो सीन अ ड्रॉप इन देयर रैंकिंग and they only have 186 destination. They have dropped 1 rank. And the worst performer has been Afghanistan, where the bottom rank was taken up by Afghanistan, जहाँ पे इनके पास सिर्फ 25 वीजा फ्री डेस्टिनेशंस जो हैं वो present है. Now if we talk from the perspective of the exam and we are looking into the case study, this passport also will show you the region wise understanding, especially from the context of South Asia itself. We have major players which have shown better upgrade. We have Saudi Arabia, we have China, we have India itself. But the problem here is it is unequally distributed because the worst performer also comes from this very रीजन. सो यहाँ पे एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग जो है वो क्लियरली हमें थोड़े से ग्लोबल साउथ की स्ट्रेंथनिंग की भी मिलती है, साथ ही साथ ग्लोबल नॉर्थ में कैसे पावर जो है या ग्लोबल डिप्लोमेटिक स्टैचर जो है वो डिमिनिश हो रहा है, हमें ये भी देखने के लिए मिलता है. नाउ लेट अस मूव अहेड and understand and talk about that what these rankings mean for the world. Basically यहाँ पर हमारा direct implication in ranking से हमें क्या देखने के लिए मिलेगा. So when I talk about India's specific rank, we understand it clearly highlights that India का diplomatic reach जो है वो बढ़ रहा है. यहाँ पे सिर्फ इस ranking के terms में नहीं, in recent times if you will see the soft power influence that we have, the bilateral relations that we are cultivating, वो भी इस बात का बहुत बड़ा evidence है. Other than that, we have stronger bilateral agreements as compared to before. I have given you examples for that already. And we are also growing economically and strategically in the global order. So all I can say, in the changing world, the passport power clearly reflects the global opportunities that lie with the nation itself. In conclusion, I would like to highlight the fact that herein, when we are talking about ranking, it seems like that our neighbors, when we are talking about China, they have better scope and they rank at 60th. What can be done to improve our rankings? Few suggestions look like that we need to come up with new bilateral visa waivers. We need to focus on better regional partnerships. But what are your suggestions that can be done to further improve our rankings and make our passport more stronger than it was before? That was all from my side. Thank you so much.